Okay, good morning to all and welcome to the PhD Electrical and Computer Engineering edition 2023-2024. This session is the beginning, is kickoff of the PhD. Normally we have 3 or 4 sessions during the year, and it's a pleasure to have with us people from the Imani organization. Thank you very much for being with us. All these sessions,
thank you so much.
All these sessions must be, every student must do a short report, okay? This is a curricular unity. We're gonna see after, call it seminar. During the first academic year, the PhD has 2 parts, it's 3 years, has 2 parts. The first part, in the first year, we have some curricular units. We are going to talk during the morning. And normally we ask companies, organizations, people from research labs, professor, some students that are beginning, they are former PhD or are in the end of his work, and the idea is to have these sessions first to explain some questions, open questions, of course, that everybody has, and also we have some issues to talk, and maybe in these sessions the students want to find an area to work in this thesis, okay? Good morning all, everybody is welcome. And first we have people, I think, from Ukraine, Mr. Atan Kinaway. Yes, is correct? Yes?
Yes, that's correct.
They
Yes.
send us an email I think in the first days of October, and we invite this organization to talk a little bit. Maybe we have in the future collaboration, who knows, but the idea is to have some explanation about what is the organization. I think is relating also with scientific and education service. And this is the first moment for this presentation in the morning. After we'll talk about our PhD, since there is the first event for this edition. We are going to present the curricular plan, some partnerships. We have also, in the end of the first year, is an event that we call Doctoral Consortium. Of course, if Aitan wants to be present, it will be a pleasure. Is also in 11 July 2024, is in Villarreal, near the university, is in a company that we have a partnership, and is a all-day event, okay? We are going to talk during the morning, but is in the second moment. For now, if Hatton has some talk, please, and thank you for being with us. Okay, it's your time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. First of all, it is my pleasure to have the invitation from your side and from your prestigious university. Also, to give me a chance to be with a lot of colleagues who are really interested in such academic field. Actually, I will give just a summary about who I am. My name is Hatem Kenawi. I graduated from Faculty of Science in 1986, Chemistry Department. I did teach chemistry for a long time in some countries, in Ukraine, even in Italy. I was in Italy, from short time. Then I came back again to Ukraine. We started our own organization in 2005. Actually, our goal focusing on how to cooperate with the students first of all, to show him or to guide him how to select the university upon his criteria. So from this moment, we start working with Lviv National Polytechnic University in Lviv city. We represented Lviv for more than 15 years now. And we are the one who did start with them, the English programs, because by that time, it was only programs running by Ukrainian language. So we worked with Ministry of Education in Kiev and also in the university to start the English programs. Nowadays, we have a lot of programs, electric engineering, computer science, mechanical engineering, and so on. Also, we are working with Krakow University of Technology and Georgian University of Technology in Georgia, Tbilisi. So our main goal is not to work through, we are not the one who are working through the internet. We are working hand in hand with the students, even with parents. So we used to make a lot of workshops in different countries. We went with our team to a lot of different countries. We visited Nigeria, we visited Ghana, we visited the Kingdom of Swaziland, a lot of countries. So India as well. Can you hear me, all of you? I'm sorry.
Yes, it's perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Go on.
So we used to do workshops and also to work with the university staff, the university which you are represent. We used to invite 2 or 3 colleagues from the university staff to come with us, just to give, credibility to the people who are gonna, join the university. And the goal is not only to select the university, so we have criteria to work with the candidates. For example, if he's undergraduate students or postgraduate students, mainly we are focusing on the accreditation of the university. And what we saw in UTAD, that it is one of the universities which is already more than 50 years established. So first of all, we are focusing on the accreditation of the university, which is the main goal for us, not even the tuition fees that we are telling the candidate. Don't look to the tuition fees from the beginning, because you have to focus on the accreditation of the university. Number 2, about what about the safety conditions which you will face in the country that you are going to visit or join the university. The third one also is the how much you will spend per month, because this will be like a headache for the parents or for the candidate himself, just to select a very costly country to study. So we are working using a lot of criteria with the candidate. Because of that, we already succeeded to add it for the last 15 years, even before the war. For example, for Lviv National Polytechnic University, a lot of candidates already graduated from different nations, from India, from Egypt, from Lebanon, from Jordan, also as well for Krakow University of Technology, and also for Lviv National Medical University, who are also focusing with the medical studies as well as the polytechnic studies. So our main goal is just to make the candidate be sure that upon receiving his diploma or degree, first of all, it will be internationally recognized. Also, that we are focusing with the university that will make a lot of practice for the candidates, because the idea for the candidate to move out or to study out of his country is to get more experience and to be involved with a lot of different societies. Because of that, thanks God, we succeeded for the last 15 years to work with some prestigious university. And I hope in the future, in the near future, we will work with Mr. Salviano in such a purpose. Also in our organization in Ukraine, we already contracted with a lot of American exams delivery. So we are deliver exams for Pearson VUE company, for PSI. We are running some online exams for accountants, for architecture. We have a multi-national activities in our company. And we used to, before making even the agreement with the university or anything, we have to come to the university side to have a personal meeting with the staff to see how can we cooperate together to give a very good information about the university for the candidates, because I'm sorry, to get the information from the internet is very easy for anyone, but to take the information face to face from the people who are running the program is the most important one. I think, I hope that in the near future we will have agreement with Mr. Salviano, and really we will work very hard for the university. As also, if you want to make some agreement, I hope also in the near future we can arrange, like agreement with Lviv National Polytechnic University. Lviv National Polytechnic University is one of the oldest universities in Ukraine, by the way, and we are, I know very well that all of you know very well the situation in Ukraine, but nowadays we, thanks God, we are in the west part of Ukraine. We are very close to Poland. We just like 60 kilometers away from the Poland border. So we are in the safe city. Our universities are running the programs offline. Most of the Ukrainian universities are nowadays online, but in the west part of Ukraine, they are running the program offline. I hope that I don't like to make you, busy from a lot of talking from my side. So I hope that I give you just a brief and short information about our organization. And I hope and wish to all of you, for the candidates who are gonna apply for the UTAD University, great success, and also to use and to apply what you are gonna take from the university in a good way for your future. Thank you so much for all of you. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much for this talk. I think we understand. Maybe only if you allow me to share the flyers, only to say something, and if of course there are any questions for anyone.
Also, they can share our website. You can check our website. Some information in our website. Thank you so much, Mr. Salviano.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Just one thing. I'm gonna share in a minute your website, but just one thing relating that what you said. UTAD in Portugal belong to a network. I think you recognize the European University Association. Our PhD is recognized for the Portuguese government. Of course, we have accreditation. And normally, every, I think, 5 years, there are a commission that came to see how the PhD work, see our research labs, talk with the former students, talk with the PhD students. And of course, this collaboration is also very interesting and complete what we think about our PhD. But just one thing, if I don't know if you are already heard about the EUA, each PhD student from UTAD, not only for the PhD of electrical and computer engineering, but any PhD, if he wants, in the end, they can have a mark on his PhD, okay? This is not other PhD, okay, is a PhD from UTAD, but since the UTAD belong to this network, it's possible in some conditions, okay, the students during the PhD must have some month at, for instance, our partnership in England or in the Austria, whatever. And at the end, okay, we have many partnership with, for instance, in the supervisor team, we have professors from other countries and of course professors from UTAD. And if the students want to have that mark, it is possible in some conditions, okay? For now, just what I want to say. Let me share your can you put in the chat the website from Elman?
Sure, yes.
Thank you. Of course, if anyone has any question, please. We have here the person who can talk about that.
Yes.
Yes, I think everybody is seeing now. Yes. This is the link. Yes. Everybody is seeing? You seeing?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. We have now time for one of two questions, please. If anyone has any question. I think I understand the idea of the organization is to share for the students. I think probably most of the students are from Ukraine, but maybe it is possible students for other countries also, yes? The idea is
Ukraine,
to...
yes, we have from Egypt, from India, from Jordan, from Lebanon, from Morocco.
Okay.
We have different nations. Yes.
Okay. And do you have also...
That we did. Yes, sure. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you have the PhD in electrical and computer engineering also? Students
yes,
from...
we have.
Okay.
We have Ukrainian language, you know. We have this postgraduate master degree. We have some programs are running in English, others are in Ukrainian language.
Okay.
National Polytechnic University was all of the time in Ukrainian language, yes.
Okay.
But we already succeeded to add this English program, and we did, as you checked even from the picture and the gallery, we did a lot of workshops with cooperation with the university in different countries, in India, in Ghana, in Nigeria, Kingdom of Swaziland, Tanzania. Yes. So we are actually moving here and there just to give credibility to the candidates. We are not only working through the internet, which is sometimes, you know, people will be scared to deal with anyone through the internet. Yes, like that. So we have to be in their homeland just to deliver the most correct information for them and to see us face by face.
Okay. I understand. Relating to that, just to say to all the students, this PhD is not an online PhD, okay? We have some parts that can be online, but we have, since it's an engineering PhD, we have many students that are in companies and also in research labs in Portugal and other countries, of course. We are going to talk in a minute. The curricular part has parts that are in maybe online or maybe in present. It depends of the professors. We have the doctoral consortium. This is a mandatory in presence. All the students that want to complete the 2 curricular units must be in 11 July 2024 with us. Normally they came people from the other countries came and stay 1 week normally to know the university and being with us wherever. But there are some parts that can be made at distance, okay?
That's what I was gonna ask you, because some of the candidates may be busy working in their homeland or home countries like that. Yes, so
yes.
that's good. That's great.
Yes. We are here. If you have time, you can attend all the session, of course. And I think we have people from Jordan, from Turkey, from other countries, and of course Portuguese, from Brazil. And the idea we have in this time in Portugal, we have legislation, we have that it is possible to complete the PhD if in the place where the student are, there are conditions, okay, to fulfill the PhD. The idea is something like, of course, they are at the companies or research labs, but the research lab can be, for instance, in other countries, no problem at all, okay? Okay.
Yes, that's good, because most of the countries also, they will ask to have the most of work done, for example, for master degree or PhD will be offline, because online degree in some countries are not recognized. So most of the time should be offline. Yes, that's great.
Yes, of course. Since there is an electrical and computer engineering, most of our students work on robotics, work on the electronics, for instance. They must have conditions to do his work, okay?
Sure, yes, sure.
Okay, I don't know. The first question is always the problem, but I already made a question. Professor António Valente is the other professor from the board direction. We have 3 persons from the board direction. I don't know if Valente wants to put a question. Morning.
I will ask a do you offer like a scholarship for such a program, or just will be paid?
Come on, Valente.
You can offer scholarship for the program, or
no, we don't have scholarships directly from our program, but you can apply for a national scholarship in Portugal, or you have sometimes you have scholarships on some projects or something like that, and the students can apply for that. But directly, our PhD don't have the scholarships. So because the tuition fee is so for us is not so expensive. The PhD is only 1,000 and a half for an international student, and 1,250 for national students. So it is not too expensive. So we don't have.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Relating to
and the duration, it will be 2 years or
3 years. 3 years. 3 years.
3 years. Now 3 years. Okay.
I see.
We have students relating to that question. We have students that are working in companies, okay, and of course, is the companies that carry on with a partnership with the university. We have students, like Valente said, that apply from some grants. In Portugal, we have Fundação para a Ciência e Tecnologia. This is kind of a main organization in the government that normally in 2 dates in Portugal, I think is normally March, and the other is in September. Students can apply for grants. For instance, the European University Association, as I present, in a minute. In the Europe also have the possibilities that students have grants. And of course, there are students that need in their works to have the PhD to go on in companies or at the mayors, for instance. Okay, we have many situations. Okay,
right. And another question: do the work done of the program will be all of in English or some in Portuguese language?
no,
Or all of
no, all in English. Don't worry about that. No, all in English. Of course, the Portuguese students can talk with the professors in Portuguese, but all the stuff we are going to talk in a minute about that. All the presentation, for instance, the short report that the students must complete this about this session must be in English. Okay, the presentation of the project plan thesis must be in English during the PhD. Is not mandatory the thesis writing in English, but normally all the students write in English because the presentations, the articles, they must go to conference to send this the work to journal or whatever, must be of course in English. Okay, this is not a problem for us. Okay,
very.
So if any question from students? We have some partnership. This is the first time that we talk about people from Ukraine. It's a pleasure for us. But we have, during these sessions, we have normally people from other countries that talk about some possibilities of collaborations. If you want, during the PhD, you can go to some time with our partners to stay, to do some work, whatever, okay? This is another issue that empower your curricular we think is also important to our PhD. So if we don't have any question, thank you very much. We are talking in the future. We can see how we can collaborate. Maybe it is possible to do the first. We have some document that I'm gonna to send you to our rector knows about this conversation, and we'll see in the future if it is possible to cooperate with your organization. Okay, thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
If you want, you can stay until the end of the session. You put any question, don't worry. But for now, we are going to the second part. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay.
Have a nice day.
Yes. So let's go. Now we have, I don't know if Valente. Now we are going to talk about the PhD. Okay. We are going to explain how it works, the PhD, the curricular plan, some partnership is an example. This presentation, this nice presentation from Aiton, and we ask everybody to save the date for now. We are going to talk about this in a minute, but this day the doctoral consortium is on 11 July 2024 and is mandatory for all the students. Okay. I think everybody has this flyer. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
And first, if it is possible, before we talk about some issues relating to the program, if anyone made a small presentation, it will be very nice for us. Okay, We know some students talking for phone or email, but just present the name and where you are, and for us to know you better, okay? It is possible? Yes?
Yes.
Please, Noor is the first one that I have in the in the Zoom. If it is possible, good morning and thank you for being with us. In the end, we have some open question, okay? For now, it's just present who you are, for us to know each other. After we do a short presentation about the PhD, and of course everybody has questions, open question. In the end, we talk about that. Okay, please, Noor. Good morning. Are you in Jordan? I think yes.
I'm Noor. I'm from Jordan. I have a state Master of Electrical and Computer Engineering. I'm a candidate for PhD course, and I didn't have registered in the PhD yet because the login is invalid. And I have some questions about the manner of studying through the first year, the research thesis for the second and third year.
Yes. Yeah, we are going to talk in the end of the session, okay, about that. For now, it's just a small presentation, okay? It is possible? Okay? We don't...
excuse me?
I said for now it's just a small presentation of each of you, and in the end of the session we talk about that question, okay? It's possible? Yes? Yes? We don't...
You know more about...
No, it's enough, it's enough. You are in Jordan now, yes?
Jordan. I'm a lab computer supervisor in a university, and I have been teaching some courses as a part-time in the university,
Okay.
which is depend on computer engineering,
Okay. Okay. We have some connection problems, but I think everybody understand. Okay, thank you, Noor. Okay, in a minute. We talk in a minute. Thank you very much. Now I have here Júlio Rocha from Portugal. Júlio, good morning and welcome. Please, we don't have the voice micro. I don't...
Sorry for that.
Okay.
Good morning. I am Júlio Rocha. I'm from Vozela, Portugal. I am a software engineer, and I have 42 years old, and that's all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go on. I just follow the Zoom. Is not nothing. I see Beatriz Almeida, please. Good morning, Beatriz. Thank you for being with us. Yes. We don't have the phone. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Good morning. My name is Beatriz Almeida. I'm from Vila Real. I have a master's degree in mechanical engineer, and since last year I'm working in a research grant with Professor Fábio Pereira.
Okay. In the area of you are working?
In the area of biomechanics. And now I'm
Biomechanics.
going to change for another research grant.
Okay.
In another area.
Okay. Thank you. After, see you in a minute, I have Francisco Oliveira. Good morning, Francisco.
Good morning to all. I'm Francisco Oliveira. I'm from Porto. I have 24 years old. I finished my master's degree last year in electrical and computer engineering at the Faculty of Engineering of the University of Porto. and currently I'm at the tribe team in ESCTech relating to agricultural robotics.
Okay. Yes, thank you. You want to proceed in that area, as I understand. Yes? Robotic applying to agriculture, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now I have here Lino Souza. Good morning, Lino. How are you?
Hello, good morning all. My name is Lino Souza. I'm from Porto. I have a master's degree in electrical and computer engineering from ISEP, Instituto Superior de Engenharia do Porto. My main focus on this PhD will be the areas of computer vision and artificial intelligence.
Okay. Thank you. Perfect. After I see here Ruben Clement. Good morning, Ruben. He's a old
Hello.
student. Yes. Good
Good
morning.
morning, everyone. I'm from Portugal, more precisely from a small town in the north of Portugal called Mirandela, and I am a teacher in secondary education in the professional course in the area of electrical engineer and automation.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have already any idea what area you want to proceed in the PhD, or don't think about that yet?
Maybe my goal is work to develop more skills and have a professional update, and create a connection, try to create technological bridge with my teaching for my students.
Okay.
Maybe,
Perfect.
maybe.
It's a nice, good idea. Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I see here Marina Brilhante. Good morning, Marina.
Yes, good morning. I'm Marina. I'm
Yeah.
24 years old.
Okay.
Originally, I'm from Brazil, but I
Yes.
came here to study 6 years ago, and I finished this year my master's in engineering,
Where?
computer at Phil,
Okay.
and I focus mainly on robotics, and I'm going towards my PhD focus on mobile robotics.
Ah, okay. Very nice. Okay. Thank you. You have many students this year, fortunately. After I see Catarina, I think it's Catarina, Ana Catarina Rema, yes? Okay, good morning.
I'm Catarina. I'm from Portugal. More specifically, I'm from Santa Maria da Feira. I'm 23 years old. I just finished my master's in electronical and computer engineering. Till this week, I was a worker at the cork industry, and now I've just joined the ESCTech, and I'm going to focus on mobile robotics as Marina, and that's all.
Okay, okay. That's very nice. We have yesterday, everything is going well
Yes.
at the academic service?
Yeah, I was able to do the everything.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Now I think I see Vitor Cunha. Vitor, good morning. Everything is all right?
Hi there. Good morning.
Yes.
So my name is Vitor Cunha. I have a master's and a degree on electrical and computer engineering from Porto. And currently I'm an assistant professor at the Polytechnical Institute of Engineering in Porto. And well, that's it for now.
Okay. Thank you. After, I think we have Iago Silva. Iago, good morning. I don't know where you are. I think you are from Brazil, but I don't know if you are in Portugal or at Brazil.
Yes, I'm Brazilian. I moved to Porto recently.
Okay.
I have a master in electrical engineering from Cefet, RJ, is a federal university there. And now I'm here in Porto to research in ESCTech, in the manipulation area with the small pieces or flexible materials. I am taking a look in what one I'm gonna get.
I think you are going to follow the work of João Sousa. Is that true?
Probably,
The
yes.
idea is one of the ideas that okay. Thank you very much. Now I have Aydar, is from Turkey, but is with us at UTAD. I don't know if Aydar has his micro okay, but he said my camera is broken, but I am listening. Can you talk, Aydar, or in the next talk it's better?
Hello everyone.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I am Aydar Sadık Altun. I am Turkish. I live in Portugal. I completed my undergraduate degree in civil engineering and my master degree in energy systems engineering. Then I registered for PhD in electrical and computer engineering at UTAD. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much. You see the email that I send you relating to the Portuguese classes? Yes? You and Abdel has already talked with the service, the mobility service, or no? Aydar.
I don't understand. Repeat.
You in the I think yesterday or during the past week, you and Abdel asked us about the Portuguese course at the university.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I send you both an email.
Thank you.
Have you see that? Because there are courses that are going to begin in in November, the first week. Send an email to the mobility service to avail if it is possible. You both enter in the course. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to tell
I will
yes,
check it.
yes.
Thank you.
Okay, okay. I think we have Tiago Pereira. Hello, Tiago. Are you there? Please open the cameras for us to know you, okay?
Hello, I'm Tiago. I'm
Okay.
25 years old. I'm from Portugal, more specifically from Oliveira das Meias. In the moment, I'm working in the field of robotics in forestry on a researcher group in Coimbra.
Okay, thank you very much. Your colleague won't come, but as I send an email, we are going to record these sessions, and after, of course, everybody has access to the link, okay? Don't forget that everybody must send a short report in the next week about this. Something simple, one page, but is mandatory to complete the curricular unit, okay? Thank you, Tiago. I think we have also Alexandro Baptista. I think he's from Cape Green. I don't know if he's in Portugal or in Cape Green. Is correct, Alexandro? Yes?
Yes. I am
good morning.
Alexandro Baptista. Good morning. I am Cape Verdean. I'm 29 years old. So I'm electrical and electronic engineer.
Now you are in Cape Cabo Verde now.
Yeah, in Cape Verde.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, now I think the last one that I see is Luis. I think is from Brazil, but I don't know if he's in Portugal or in Bragança. No, I don't know.
I'm yet in Brazil. Good morning, Professor.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay.
I've just completed my master's degrees in industrial engineering from the Polytechnic Institute of Bragança.
Okay.
And my thesis was part of a project from the CEDRI, the research team from the IPB.
With
And in the
Professor
next
João
year,
Teixeira, yes?
yes, with
Yes,
Professor
okay.
Paulo Teixeira.
Okay.
And next year, I will continue with this group in the research center.
And the idea is to come to Bragança or to stay in Brazil? You don't know yet.
To go back to Bragança, yes.
Go back to Bragança. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bragança.
So I think we have everyone. Someone is missing? No? No. Okay. I don't know if Valente has a small presentation or we talk about, we put the flyer. You have a video or ever, Valente, or no?
No.
No?
Just place
Okay.
the flyer to talk about.
Just one thing. We are going to now to put the flyer is the latest update. We are going to explain the flyer. Of course, this is an open presentation. If anyone has any question, please feel free. And after, if it is possible, who has already the number, the PhD number, okay? Please put on the chat, okay? If is for our register. For instance, I don't know if Ruben, you have already a number? PhD number?
Yes.
I'm gonna write in the chat. Ruben, number, what's your number, please? Just to resist. You have the number?
10 691.
691. Okay. 1069. Please, everybody that has already number, put the number on the chat for our register, okay? So let's talk about the PhD. We have the first page of the PhD. It's just a presentation how the requirements and that is needed. Of course, all of you have the requirement, of course. The fees, as Professor Valente said, is we have each student must only pay 3 years, okay? This is important to understand this, that what we are going to talk. For now, the PhD has only 3 years, okay? For Portuguese, Portuguese students is 1,250 euros by year. For international students is 1,500 euros. Okay, but if don't forget this that we are going to talk now. If the PhD has some delays, okay, it is possible to suspend to the enroll in the second year, and when the thesis is completed, enroll again and pay the last year and present the PhD, okay? So the university, the UTAD, only wants that the students pay 3 years. Okay, this is important to understand. Here there are some memoranda of understanding. We have some institution, many institutions, some institutions in Austria, Portugal, of course, in Brazil, other university, and some companies in Portugal. As we talk in the first event, we have some students that are working in companies and are doing the PhD with us. Okay. I don't know if good morning, Baptista. Baptista is the other professor from the board direction.
Hello, everyone.
I don't know if you want to say something, Valente or Baptista, about this page, but sorry.
I only want to welcome all the new students, of course, and I'm available to help. My research field is related to power systems, smart grids, the energy management in smart grids, electrical vehicles, and if someone wants to make some research, to done some research in that field, I can help to find the best solutions to achieve your targets, to publish your papers, and to make your research in that field. I have some partnerships with some international universities in France, in Austria, in Italy, in Poland. I have some partnerships in that field. We can join the PhD students in that partnerships if you want to do something in that field, in that topics. I think for now it's all I want to say.
Okay, thank you. Just one important things. Everybody has here let me only put my table. Please don't talk. Everybody has here an email, DEEC, okay? Don't talk if you have any questions relating to the academic service. Please talk with us first. The problems with the academic service all over the world, but particularly in Portugal, is always a problem, okay? If you have any question, please talk with us, send an email to the personal email or DEEC, okay, @utad.pt, and we will help, okay? This is important because there are many, each student has his own problem, and somehow the academic service don't understand, whatever. Okay, don't forget that. If you have any question relating with fees, relating with declaration, relating whatever, some grants, talk with us first. We have directly contacts that we can help in that stuff. Okay. Of course, the page you have 2 students. If you want to send an email, is the DEC_students. Let me only show you. I think everybody already know it, but let me only. Sorry. Just in a minute. Yes. Okay, I think everybody knows this is the official link of the PhD. and this is your students representative. This is Horst is from Austria, and David Vicêncio is from Portugal. Okay, if you want to send an email to David or Horst, you find this, as I tell you. Okay, here, deck_students@utad.pt. Any question about this first page? Please ask us, don't worry. If you don't, if you talk bad English like I talk, don't worry. I'm Portuguese. I'm proud to talk in the correct Portuguese, because don't worry about any question. We must talk in English, of course, because we have here people from other geographies, but everybody understand each other, okay? Any question, please? No?
No.
Can we go to the next? Any question relating to the tuition fees? For instance, I think we have here, of course, international students. They must deal with the academic service. Noor, I think you send an email. You tell me that your login doesn't work. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry, we are going to send an email to the service, okay? Next week. And we see what happens. But maybe it's a problem. Normally, the students to register must find a different login, whatever. Okay.
Fine.
Okay. Don't worry. Send an email to us. We send directly to our contact and with the academic service, and he tell us, I do that. Okay. It's better. Okay. Don't worry. One thing is the relation with academic service. Other things is the PhD course that begins today. Understand? Don't worry about if you want to, during the year we update all the situations, but relating the scientific works or issue or whatever is not related with the same. We go to work, and after the things get fixed. So we are going to, in the second page, that is more important. I think here we have more questions. Left here we have the collaborations that we have in Portugal and not so in Portugal. Here we have relations to, I think, most the important research labs in Portugal. Okay, Inesctec, CITAB is from UTAD, is from University of Aveiro. This is from Coimbra. This is from Bragança Polytechnic. Other associations that as companies is in the north, Portugal, the audio engineering system. How do we connect? Of course, the professors that support the PhD as connection with these research labs. Okay. What is important to understand is if each student, this is also an important thing, each PhD students, must belong as a PhD students to a research lab. This is important. We are not going to decide this today, but as you know the professors, know the supervisor team, talk with him, and it is possible to belong as a PhD students to a research lab. Why this is important? Because as you belong to a research lab, as a student, it is possible to have some support to go to conference, to belong to projects, whatever, to assess grants. Okay? Don't forget this. It is important. This is our ecosystem, like we said. This is relating the duration. I think we are already talk about that. Don't forget, save the date for all must be present, even people from other countries. July 2024, okay? Save this date. Okay, some, as I think Aitam said, the thesis can be writing in Portuguese or in English. I think we have one more. I don't know if it can be written in Mirandês, but this is a small language locally. But normally we suggest, if it is possible, everyone to write in English. I think everybody understands that. This is an area of great development, electrical and computing engineering. We are going to see in a minute that all the reports or the article, all the discipline are in English. And of course, is to spread your work. I think it's better for everybody. About that, any only some awards, other students, and just I'm gonna in a minute to show some examples of theses, but this is people that are going to defend the work in 2024. Others have already presented. Just everybody to understand the areas. Of course, the areas is free in the area of electrical and computer engineering. Like I said, to finish this, UTAD belong to, let me only, this is important, I think, for people from other countries, because let me only share this. The European Association, European University Association. Yes, I'm going to put the link here in the chat for everybody. Since UTAD belong to the European University Association, okay, and we know that, for instance, for guys from outside the Europe, like Alexander, Luigi, or whatever, people from other countries, in some situation, is nice to have some other recognition in the PhD, okay? For instance, we know that people from Brazil or Africa who want to have the PhD in the Europe, if the PhD has some European accreditation or mark, it is important for the recognition that is not automatic, okay? Of course, attention, if anyone wants to have that mark, must fulfill some conditions, okay? We can talk about that after, but I think maybe here you can have access to some grants. You can apply for the list. Yes, I think it's possible subscribe to the newsletters or whatever to be in touch. You see, employer opportunities, whatever, at some events, okay? Don't forget I don't know if Valente and Baptista know more, but I think it's mandatory during the PhD course to have some time in other country. I think 2 or 3 months. I
No,
don't
I think
know.
it is 6 months.
6 months? Okay.
Yeah.
6 months is not mandatory to see continuous 6 months.
Yeah.
Understand? You must stay 1 month in a partner, another month other partner, whatever. But it is possible. Okay, if you are interested, since you are beginning in the beginning of the PhD, you can put that in your line. Okay. So let's go. Any question about that? I'm reaching the end, of course, the study programs that I think there are many questions, but in what we said, any question, any doubt, or can we go? Okay, we can proceed. So let's talk about the first year, okay? In the first year and now we have first semester, 2 semesters. Oh. In the first semester we have mandatory curricular units, okay, and optionals. Now, first, we are going to talk in the mandatory curricular units, okay? This is mandatory for all the students. We are going to talk in a minute about that. What's this? Research theory and methodology, and thesis planning and scheduling. 1. This is mandatory for all. Let's talk about the first. The idea of the first curricular unity is to give some knowledge, some hints about how to do the best curricular, how to send articles, how to talk with, to belong to a technical committee, for instance, how to work an article, whatever, okay? How you can do that? We have here a student that has already made, and we thank you. We thanks the Júlio Rocha. I'm gonna, if it allows, I'm gonna present a small video. It is possible, Júlio, that I'm gonna share to everybody.
Yes,
Júlio, clarivate. I'm gonna put the link for all. Júlio has already done this curricular unity. Let me only, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. For everybody. First, I suggest that everybody get the link. I'm gonna pass 1 or 2 minutes the link, the video, just to everybody understand, okay? And after we'll talk. Let me share. Please tell me if everybody is listening the sound.
Hello everyone, my name is Júlio Rocha.
Everybody is listening to the sound?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to explain how to obtain the Clarivate certificate. Going this site, address site, Web of Science Academy.clarivate.com /learn. Okay, you need account. If you don't have account, you need to register. I create a email account for this tutorial. Okay, register. Put your email address in this line. You need to fill this form. Okay, register. Clicking the button. Okay. Registration request sent. Well, I'm going to my email box, and I need to confirm this registration.
Okay. This is a small tutorial that Julio has made, and we thank you for that. Of course, there are people that are not junior, okay? There are also here there are people that has already sent some papers, understand all this stuff. I think most of you know what is Web of Science. There are some companies that index our work. There are many conference, journal, whatever, okay? And this company that we has the Clarivate, there is a company that has many courses. This is the last one. Of course, if you don't have any experience on that, we suggest that you first do the previous course. They are all online, okay, to understand how to deal with this situation, how to complete a curriculum, whatever. In the end, it is necessary to have a certification. That's what this tutorial show, okay? You register after everybody can see in the video that we share. After you enter in the platform, and you must select there are many possibilities, but I think you can select co-reviewing with a mentor, okay? There are everything explained, and after we can talk about that. You select these options, and in the end, what you need to do. You need to choose.
In the second tab,
Sorry. You need to, in the end, you need to choose an article that you want, okay? Of course, you must, everyone is free to choose. Of course, you must choose in an area that is good for you. If the system asks, you can select a professor. If you don't have any contacts, please come with us. We can help, or we can say, or choose that professor, whatever, to help in the reviewing, okay? All this is made online, okay? What is important? Everybody can see there are some guidelines for you to review an article or whatever. In the end, what is important, in the end, when it's completed the process, they send to you something like that. Yes.
I download my certificate.
Okay. You see, when they send you a certificate similar to this one, the research theory and methodology is completed. Okay? So everybody must or can begin today to work in that curricular unity. When you if you need any help, please tell us. See the video, see the previous course. If you need any help, please tell us. What's the main idea of this curricular unity is to empower your skills to publish articles. We are going to see in a minute why this is important, but of course, each of you knows. In a PhD on electrical and computer engineering, of course, it is important that your work during the PhD must be validated for other people. Where are other people? Are the technical committees of the conference, EEEA for us, conference or journal. Of course, there are other possibilities to publish your work, but it's important to publish, to validate your work before the presentation of the thesis, okay? I don't know if is missing some, Baptista or Valente, if you want to say something, please. I think it's all, but okay, everybody understand how you can begin today to doing the first discipline of this one. This is mandatory for all. Of course, all that wants to do the curricular unity. Why I'm talking about that? Because we know that some students has already some professional skills or wants to make some accreditation outside the curricular plan. But for the new students, this is mandatory for all. Any question about that, please? Now we need to have some questions.
If I can make a question, after
Yes, please.
we have the certificate, do you need to send to someone to?
Yes, to us, to
Okay.
DEC.
To DEC, okay.
After you have completed the course, send to DAAC. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
It's as simple as that. DAAC. Okay? .pt. All the board direction received the document and is completed the first mandatory discipline. More question, please? No? Okay. Let's go. We are going to talk about the other mandatory from the first semester. This one. What is thesis planning and scheduling? Of course, there are, as we already understand, there are students that has already the area they want to proceed the PhD, okay? But there are others that are not decided the way to go. Don't worry about that. We got time from the first year. Normally, in the first year, in the end of the first year, it is important to know where to go, okay? If you don't know where to go, at least know where not to go, okay? But in the end, normally in the end of the first year, all the students must have an area that want to proceed and not only the area, as the supervising team, and need to do something to complete this curricular unity. And what about this curricular unity? Normally, everybody must know what is, everybody must present a pitch. I'm going to see in a minute, to show you in a minute, an example of the last year. What is a pitch that you must present? The thesis planning one is only for the board direction, okay? And is doing online. This one, no. These two curricular unity that are also mandatory. Finish this one. Finish in 11 July, and this one is presenting in situ. Okay, 11 July 2024. The thesis planning and scheduling. This one in the first semester is online. And what happened in this one? We are going to talk in the next sessions, explain what first, you must understand, has anybody heard about the graphical abstract? Who knows what is that? Anyone has already heard about that? What is a graphical abstract? You don't know? You don't heard about that? No? Okay. No. We are going to explain in a minute. And each student must present the first in the thesis planning one, a pitch about what you intend to do for your thesis work in the second and third year, okay? I'm going to show you an example. I think it's better I'm going to show you an example of the past year. Let me only share. Sorry. Let me only share. In a minute, please. Okay. I'm going to share an example of the past year, okay, for you to understand. what I'm going to present is a small pitch of a colleague of you, but is a colleague for now from second year. The idea is to present, even if it is draft, don't worry, okay? But you need to understand what is a graphical abstract, what is what stuff that it's needed to put there. I'm gonna show you. Wait a minute, please. And I think is recording now.
Invested a lot in development
yes.
and need processing large technologies and it's bigger. So this is the stable usually satellite and obtaining.
Yes, you can start. Good morning. Everybody is listening?
Yes.
We are going to see an example of a past year presentation on thesis planning 1 of a colleague of yours, okay?
My name is. Sorry. Are you listening? Morning. My name is Ana Claudia. The proposed title for my thesis is Advancing in SAR Monitoring and Algorithm Optimization for Continuous Formation Analysis. I count on the support of my supervisors, Professor Joaquim, Professor Matos, and Professor António. Techniques such as leveling, EDM, and GPS are used for the formation detection and monitoring. However, these techniques are expensive, time-consuming, and have a lot of environment and weather limitation. With INSAR, it is possible to mitigate this limitation, allowing to obtain more information, high accuracy, high spatial resolution, and obtaining data day and night. SAR uses a directional beam and advanced signal processing techniques to combine information from multiple radar signals and thus estimate target position. By capturing this measurement from multiple locations as the sensor moves, SAR synthesizes a large aperture, allowing to obtain high-resolution image. INSAR involves the use of two satellite SAR images carried over the same area at different times or at different acquisition geometries. In general, differential INSAR analysis aim to measuring surface deformation by tracking changes in the sensor to target distance after removing possible effects. The first image, the master image, will be the reference for images of the same area that are carried in slightly different perspectives, and pixel by pixel cross multiplication of the first SAR image with the complex conjugate of the slave is generated. MT-SAR uses multiple SAR images carried over the time to measure continuous growth deformation. This technique requires continuous monitoring task and representing an advance on the first generation of SAR data processing. PS are points on the Earth surface that maintain reflective characteristics in the set of radar image. They are usually parts of buildings, metallic structures, or rocks. Among of millions of pixels, there are several thousand that show the stable phase in entire time series and are used as a reference. For MT-INSAR processing, it is necessary to process all the images of the time series to be analyzed, with tens or hundreds of images, and each image in SAR normally have between 4 and 5 gigas, so this processing needs a lot of memory. One of the challenge in MT-INSAR analysis is managing and processing large volumes of data and high computational costs. The solution is used automated workflows for data storage management, processing, and simplified data management tasks. The main objectives of my thesis are establish a simplified processing for updating time series data without processing all the data from beginning, and develop of a multi-temporal INSAR model as a tool for monitoring risk zones with detailed information. This work plan predicts 5 main works package planned for 3 years. The work 1 is what I'm doing now with the literature review and identify research question. The work 2, I intend to identify and explore existing data sets, methodologies, and use the software for processing empty INSAR. The work 3 intends to develop and perform a multi-temporal INSAR processing tool with a new approach. And work 4, I will validate and evaluate the approach developed. And the last but not least, the work 5 is writing the thesis and publish articles. The host institution for my work plan are UTAD, INISCTEC, and the Slovak University of Technology. The curricular plan, I choose the option of image processing and computer vision and advancing topics of digital signal processing. Now, I will present my graphical abstract. The MTISR, like I say, requires continuous monitoring task and representing an advance on the first generation of SAR data processing. However, this technique has high computational costs and needs processing large volume of data. There are several areas where it is necessary monitoring the deformation, such as urban areas, infrastructures, or volcanoes. These monitoring scenarios will be selected based on identified challenge. European institutions have invested a lot in developing a monitoring system based on INSAR, which is a testament to the technical importance. And there are a very interesting service. It is the European Ground Motion Service that provides ground motion information for various applications. But it has early updates with a temporal lag of about 6 months, and the information it has a small scale. So at the end, I will develop a multi-temporal INSAR model as a tool for monitoring risk zone with detailed information updating time series without processing all the data over the time for risk zone and taking into account the software and technologies already developed.
So,
morning. Is it? Thank you for.
You see, the idea, just to have some.
Okay.
Let me only remark in a minute.
My name
So,
of my super.
The idea of thesis planning 1, okay, is to have each of you must have something like that, okay, where we have this model. Don't worry, we send after, and the idea is to present a draft, if you want, title. If you have already the supervisor team, you present. If you don't have, don't worry, or if you have only 1 or 2, don't worry about that. But the idea is to have to present some main key factors of your work. The motivation, for instance, the objectives that you want to deal, okay? Just a schedule, how do you intend to proceed your work, okay? If you have some collaboration with some companies or institutions, you present here. Your curricular plan, we are going to talk about that in a minute. So why? Because this curricular unit are mandatory for everybody, okay? But These two are optional. We are going to see in a minute. What does it mean? Means that, for instance, option 1 for for Ana Teixeira is image processing and computer vision, but for instance, for Noor or for Vitor Cunha or whatever for Julio can be other, okay? You can choose whatever you want. We are going to talk this in a minute. Present this. Tell us, board direction, what are you doing? Because we need to talk about with the academic service to grade the disciplines, whatever. We need to inform the academic service that Ana Teixeira is doing these two disciplines, understand? And this moment also serves for this. What I said relating to the graphical abstract.
Topics of digital learning tasks and representing an.
What is the graphical abstract? The graphical abstract is, everybody must think about that in the presentation. The idea is to put in one image all your work that you are going to present. Okay? This must be iterative. You can present one in the first moment, and after in thesis planning to at the doctoral consortium you can do some updates. The idea is until the end of PhD. Normally in the PhD thesis there are a page that you can put you must put the graphical abstract, okay? There are some platforms and that can help you to do that, but the idea is to have some knowledge about these things and how to do a pitch similar to this one, okay? Of course, everybody, if you want, we have all this recorded. We have a YouTube channel if you want. For now, it's my personal, but we intend in the future. But all of this stuff is on my YouTube channel, okay? It is free. It is open. Don't worry about that. You can see, let me, yes, my videos. You can ask my name, and we have many videos. Yes, if you, everybody seeing my channel? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, you can see here there are, or for instance, or this one from Ana is there, okay? You can see everything is online. Don't worry. We okay. For instance, this one is here. Okay, but we have more things, many things relating to the doctor. If you want to see, we are going to talk in a minute about the doctoral consortium. But there are many things here that everybody can watch to try to understand, okay? You want to find it, is easy. Find my channel with my name. Okay, let's go. Now we have talked about this mandatory discipline. This mandatory discipline. What about the thesis planning 2? Thesis planning 2, as I said, is on these two disciplines, and is in 11 July, okay? Don't forget. How the seminar ends. First one. Everybody must send to us next week is relating, this presentation is relating to the curricular unity seminar. Everybody must send to us a short report. Okay, understand? I'm gonna show you an example in a minute, and attend the other seminars. Normally we have 4 or 5 during the year. We invite some people from companies, from as I said, and everybody must attend. Who can't attend, don't worry. Some days there are some constraint or whatever. We are already recorded, and you can see after the video and send a short report. In the end, I'm gonna share again. In the end, I'm gonna show you an example of a short report. Okay, a short report is something like that. Consortium. I'm gonna put the link on the chat. I'm gonna put here the link for everybody see. And for instance, this is an example of a short report. Okay, this was the short report of David Vicêncio that attend. Okay, attend. This is in the this was in the COVID time. I think it's 2009. I think yes. Okay, this is an example of a short report that everybody must send to us. Okay. This was in the doctoral consortium 2009. Understand? In the 11 July 2024 ends the seminar. Everybody, how you can complete successful the seminar? Send to us a short report individually, attend the other sessions and send a report, and must attend in situ. I'm going to show you the flyer of this year. This was in 13 July. This year, this flyer, no, sorry, is from 2022. I'm gonna, yes, sorry. Yes. This year, it was in 13 July. In a minute, please. I have wait in a minute, please. My computer don't like many. Yes, it's there. This is the flyer. Everybody is seeing? Yes? Everybody is seeing this flyer?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. This is the last, oh no, it's the first 2022, but don't worry. Okay, this is something like that. We have a day. This year is in 11 July 2024. We have some companies that present some work. We have people from wherever. For instance, this year we have a professor from, as Professor Baptista said, that has a partnership with UTAD from Cracovia, I think. Yes, Baptista, from Poland. We have people from companies that present some research idea. Of course, each of you see here, SAE, PhD, students thesis planning. For instance, each student must be in situ and present his proposal, thesis proposal, okay? There are people in the room that can ask some questions. There are a small jury, if you want that. Of course, the idea is to empower your work, to try to have questions about what you intend to do. It's a nice work. I think everybody like this event, but everybody must attend in situ if he wants to complete thesis planning too. Don't forget. And of course, this ended the curricular unity seminar. You must attend and do a short report about the day. This year we have Rack Company, we have people also from Austria, companies relate in Portugal, okay, other sessions of PhD students, and more 2 companies. And we have also a company from Norway with a former colleague that is working there. Okay. So now let's go. Let's just summarize. Okay. We have talked about that one, Clarivate certificate. We have talked about this one and this one and this one. This is online for now. We'll see after. The first one in the end of the first semester. In Portugal, at UTAD, normally we begin the end of the first semester is in February, March. Maybe we settle up a day, we talk about that, but until we have more sessions, don't worry. This is in situ, and this is in situ. Any question about that? Who don't understand something? We reach in the end to the options, don't worry. Everybody understand?
Yes.
No question?
No.
No? For no? Okay, let's go. Now, to complete the curricular part, what is missing? Of course, is missing the 2 options, okay? How each of you select the options? It's very easy, and everybody got time, don't worry. The idea is to let me only put what's the main idea of these options. Along all the areas of electrical and computing engineering, okay, advances process control, biological and natural inspired, optimization, image computing, processing, advanced topics, communication, electronics, advanced electronics, electrical and system management. You can choose, each of you must choose, not today, don't worry, you got time to think. You must choose these two options, okay? And what about the options? The idea is that first, the idea is to submit along the discipline. You must submit the work, as we talk in the last minutes, to a conference, to a journal, whatever. The idea, the final result of each options. I'm going to show you in a minute examples of that, of the previous work of the PhD students. But the idea is to choose disciplines, to choose options that you think are important to your thesis. Understand? It's not mandatory to have control or digital signal processing, whatever. Each of you must think what is the area that most complete your PhD thesis. Why? Because, as we said, it is important to validate your work during the PhD. You have now the first opportunity to do that. Okay? How this work is very simple. Everybody think, you got time. When you decide, send an email to us and only say, dear professor, I want my option 1 is, for instance, advanced process control. If you want to choose one for now, if you don't have any idea of the other, you must have one first and do the other after. Don't worry, another thing very important, don't worry about the time. Normally, as you must probably know, when we submit a work, normally we have some delays that is needed to the committee to validate, to have review, whatever. Don't worry if you reach the end of the semester or even the end of the day, the year, and you don't have complete the options. You pay the same if you enroll with all the disciplines in the first year and all the disciplines in the second year. Don't worry about that. It is important that the options that you select must be very useful to your work, namely your PhD thesis. This is very important to our PhD because we think this is one key of success of the work. We don't intend that you work in a particular area. No, it's not the idea. Our idea is contrary. You must select an area. Of course, everybody must do all this curricular part, but you are free to choose to talk with us. We can advise you. For instance, I heard that some people has already an area, wants to work in computer vision, other wants to work in digital signal processing, others in electrical and power management, other in microsensor, whatever, robotic. So you must think well, you got time. When you decide, it's very easy. You send us your options. We send the link of the professor that is responsible for that curricular unity, and you talk directly to each professor. When it's done, I'm going to show you an example, for instance, I don't ask Ana Teixeira, but after I tell that I use this stuff. I'm going to show you, for instance, for Ana Teixeira, an example. Ana Teixeira, as you heard, let me select. Sorry. Yes. For instance, are you seeing my desktop? Yes? Everybody seeing my desktop?
Yes, yes, Professor.
Yes.
For instance, Ana Teixeira complete the research methodology, I don't know, in January 2023, for instance. How she completed, I'm going to show you. It's just an example, okay? Is a previous student. Let me show you. He sent to us the Clarivate certificate. I got a small problem with PDF. They don't want to. Sorry, in a minute. Okay, let's. Sometimes my PDF don't want to open, but okay, you see in the right, she sent to us in January 2023 certificate, complete this discipline. For instance, as I show you, he presents the thesis planning 1, thesis planning 2, also send us reports about the seminar events during the year, and relating to she submitted an article in July 23 relating to the computer vision and image digital processing. He submitted, is on the right, to in the United States of America, a conference in a symposium relating to image, satellite image, whatever. Okay, is an EAAA conference, and she choose also my curricular unity, and he made a small reviewing of techniques of INSAR and image processing, whatever, that we are going to publish in the internal PhD document that we are preparing. Okay, as soon how did this work, he selected the discipline, talked to me, and we arranged some meetings in seat online and produced this document. Okay, the idea is always to have some external validation for all the disciplines. Okay, that's why we choose, and is according to our legislation, that is mandatory that all the work must have external validation. Okay, let's go. And I think I don't know if something is missing, but I think that's all. Okay, for the first semester, this ends at the doctoral consortium. The other issues I already talked. Of course, at the end of the first year, don't forget, as I said, if you don't complete all the curricular part, don't worry. Normally, all the students, I don't know if in the last year, all the students have completed all the curricular unity. Normally, no. Because in the second and the third year, you have only thesis development 1 and 2 with your supervisory team, of course. Valente and Baptista, I don't know if anything is missing, but I think that's all. I don't know if you have any question or anything to. Is something is missing that what I have talked or no?
I think not.
No.
No, everything is
Okay.
very explained.
Now question, please. This is very important because we have don't think that the PhD is online. Is not online. It's possible to have some disciplines according to our legislation in Portugal and of course from the government. We have the possibilities that some work is validated online, but you must attend to your research lab, your company. In some events are online, but others are in present. We are going to talk during the course. But the important is to each of you select one area that you want to go on the work. This is the main issue of our PhD. Okay. Now I think we have a question, please. Feel free to ask us about anything. Go on. Questions? Yes, please present yourself and ask us, please. Yes, go on, please.
I'm Noor, and I want to ask you. Thank you for all you what discuss with us. I want to know that on 11th of July next year, we must present in the event.
Yes, doctoral consortium event. And must present
UTAD.
your, it is not at UTAD as is a company that has a partnership with UTAD because we have with this company a project, ID project, but is at UTAD in Villarreal, yes.
Okay, and at the final thesis discussion, at the end of the third year, we must discuss this thesis.
At the end of the third year, yes?
We must discuss it at UTAD face-to-face?
Yes, of course, yes.
It will not be online?
No.
Okay.
The jury, I think we don't have this possibility now. We have in the past, in the COVID time, we have, I don't know if for students, maybe Valente and Baptista help me, for professors in the jury, yes, but for students, I don't know if we have that possibility in the COVID time, but I think it's not possible to have students in remote.
Oh, okay. So there is no rules that I must take maybe 2, 3, 5 months at UTAD. I can't be in my country just to be in the final discussion and at the event.
And final, for the first year, you must attend in presence this year, if it is possible, 11 July 2024. If it is not possible for this year, don't worry. You can present in the next year. Okay, is
Okay.
normally in a similar date. If you want to complete, if you want, is mandatory for these two disciplines. Let me remark. Be present. Okay, this
I
year,
must?
yes, this year is on July 24.
Yeah, just for 1 week, maybe.
Yes, maybe 1 week. It's enough.
Okay.
But
Okay.
if it is not possible this year, don't worry. You can do in the next year.
Okay.
Okay, but it's mandatory for this one. And of course, in the end, when the work is ended, okay, it's
Yes.
needed to be present at UTAD to a jury to validate your work, of course.
Yes, I understand.
Okay. More question, please? No, don't. I think some other students have questions.
Just one question about the first short report about this session.
Yes.
The professor mentioned that we have to send it in the next week.
Next week or until next week or 2 weeks. Don't worry. It is important to. I'm gonna, as you know, let me only show you. Is only to us to guarantee that you attend the section. You understand? Okay. I'm gonna show you an just a simple example. For instance, I'm gonna show other students. Not Ana Teixeira. So when he saw me, he killed me. For instance, Horst, for instance. Seminar. For instance, let me show you. It's just an example for you to. Must wait. Just a page or 2 page maximum, okay? Reporting what happens. Okay, is the session, presentation. Yes. See? Just an example. In English, please. Okay, just as simple as that. Okay? This is an example of the last year. What I think it was the same session, presentation, the PhD. Of course, you must talk in the first section. The people from Ukraine that talk about the Almania or whatever. Something as simple as that. You can put, if you want, the flyer and sign at the end. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Nothing. Worry.
And do we send it to the same email address?
Yes. Always the same. When you want to talk with us, please send always to the same. Okay, same email. Okay. This is not an email, personal email, as you know. I think everybody knows what is an alias. When you send an email to DAC, many people. I, Professor Valente, and Professor Baptista, and our secretary receive the information to archive. Okay. More question, please. I don't forget, Vitor Cunha is already there. Is in there.
Yes.
I think one question that Vitor asked us. This, if you want, it is possible. If you have some students has already published some work, has already professional competence, whatever, it is possible to ask for accreditation, okay, from parts, pay attention, Vitor, parts of the study programs. Why I said parts? Because, as you might understand, everybody, this two disciplines, we need to know you and know your work and know your supervisor team. Okay, Vitor?
Of course, of
You
course.
don't ask accreditation.
It's
We
not
don't.
possible.
Yes.
It doesn't
Don't make sense because no one, everybody fulfill and complete with the best grade these two disciplines. Okay, the idea is for us to know you, know where you came, where are your work, what you are intending to do, and whatever. But if you want, of course, and I know I read the curricula of Vitor. Vitor is not a junior. If you want, it is possible to ask from at UTAD accreditation of this other discipline. I don't know. I talk with
At
Vitor
this
a lot.
stage, I don't think so. Yeah. But
First,
I will think about it.
Yeah, you think about. Don't worry, it is possible for you or for any students because I think Beatriz. I don't know if Beatriz is there, but
Yes.
Beatriz also asked us if it is possible. Of course, it's possible, but one thing you must pay. Okay, you must
Yes.
pay for ECTS. I don't know. I can make. I need to see the legislation, but is not is some outshare relating to the fees, the year fees. But if everybody made attention, okay, these disciplines, one or two, if you want, okay, tudo bem, all right, but the others enrich your PhD. For instance, if you select these options, you must publish articles. Of course, Vitor, you can say, oh, but I have already articles. Okay, no problem. You send for...
Yeah, but these are focused on the future work, so I think it's important.
And the idea is to bring them the work and what we hear about the guys from the technical committee to put all in the PhD thesis, okay? But of course it is possible if you want. I think I remember Vitor and Beatriz that ask, yes, it's possible. I don't know, but you can, I can check in the academic service, but I think it depends on the ECTS. I don't know if the other guys from other country know what is ECTS. ECTS is some a European credit transfer system. Is a rating of efforts that you made in a discipline, okay? I think, I don't know, but below some ECTSs, you pay something, okay? And above, you pay more ECTS, okay? I don't know, it's not a lot, but according to our, for instance, if you want, for instance, Vitor, it's just an advice, but you think.
Yeah, I will think about it.
If you don't want to do that, since you have, I saw that you have many articles. Okay, 6 ECTS.
Yes, I have several
yes.
journal reviews, peer reviews.
Yes. If you want, okay, no problem. But this is not possible. This thesis is not possible. This, I think it's better all of you attend to the sections, because normally we try to see the guys from this edition and try to bring companies, try to bring some ideas that you can develop in your PhD thesis, okay? Yeah, so I think normally is on Saturday for better for all the students. So the other two, if you want, okay, no problem, but you can think.
Okay.
Yes, Beatriz, understand also? I think you
Yes.
have completed some discipline in other PhD at UTAD. If you want, don't worry, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
You must check the academic service. I don't know if it is in Portuguese, but in a minute, I think. Let me check. Não sei se vocês sabem. Sabes onde é que é, ó, Valente? Ou Batista? Eu sei que havia para aí. You must check the academic service. And I think is in just in a minute. Let me see that. This is for recognizing, but is all yes. Is there. Yes. I'm gonna share the link. Yes. Let me share. I think is there. Yes. Is right there. Yes. Until in English, this is in Portuguese, sorry, but accreditation for no. Sorry, it's from first
Point two.
Second, no.
4.2.
Yes. 4.2. Yes. Is that one? Yes. Until, if you want to ask for accreditation, let me only translate. Until below 30 European credit transfer system, you must pay 150 euros. Okay. So if you want, for instance, Vitor, if you want to ask, if you don't want to attend to seminar, for instance, for research and methodology, is 11 ECTS, and if you want an option, if you want, wherever. Okay. Is not so shared most, but also Beatriz, you can think about that. And if you want, of course, go to the academic service, fill the form, and all the process came to us. And of course, if you have completed the requirement, we don't need to do these disciplines. Okay.
Okay.
More question, please.
Just one question.
Yes.
The form must be handed over there, not online.
Over there, I don't understand.
Over
Sorry.
the academic services, we must go there physically.
To do what?
To submit the form, the accreditation form.
No. It's online.
Okay.
Yes. I will help if you want.
Okay.
If anyone wants to do something like, I think it's Vitor that is asking, no? Who asked him? Yes. No, don't worry. Talk to us. We find the form. We help you to fill the form. And no, it's online. Vitor, can you do something? You have your credential. You have already a number.
Yes.
Can you enter in the systems just to show to everybody one thing that is important?
Sorry.
Yes.
Go here.
When you need, just only let me share one thing, and after you do. When you need something, when you need to talk with the academic service, I'm gonna put the link here for all, and after ask Victor, because I don't have, of course, I studied PhD a long time ago. I don't have credentials. The link is that one. If you need to talk with the academic server, I think it is possible in Portuguese and English. Victor are now, I ask please to entry in the system just to show you a thing, okay?
Okay, I'm there.
Yes. Can you share, please?
Okay. I don't know if I have the option.
Yes, don't worry, share. I allow you. Yes,
okay.
But you have the option. Yes. Okay. I don't know. Is not there. Is in the link. Go log out, please. I don't know. Show processes academics. I don't know if it's processes academics. No. Yes. Is that one?
Okay.
Yes. You must log. Okay. If you need something, for instance, suppose that Victor wants to ask. Yes. Ask.
Which version is the same as Portuguese?
What? Sorry.
English version.
Yes. It's the problem, but that's why we talk. That's why we said talk with us first. If you guys from other country have a problem, we do a short Zoom. It's very easy, 5 minutes, and we help. Okay. For instance, if Victor wants to ask for accreditation, click here. Okay. Go on. Okay. And here you must select. Yes, the courses, of course. You have many things. Yes.
Options.
Yeah, many options. Let me see, for instance, if you want entrega. I think there are more, or no? It's
no, just these ones. I think the most
I think
would be submission to documents.
Yes. No. It's for enroll. Let me see.
Documentation certification, academic certification.
Yes. I think I don't know. Certification maybe is some certificates, but there are no open question here.
No. Just closed set of options.
No. Devia haver aqui submission. Yes. Okay. Final licenciatura. Pedido com uma documentação, certificação académica. Solicitação de regimes especiais, solicitação para matrícula, submissão. Ok. Bem, por acaso não é aqui. Mas eu tenho que ver depois. But, ok. I don't find the option. But, escreve aqui qualquer coisa. Tens que selecionar um assunto ou podes escrever aqui qualquer coisa. Vou escrever qualquer coisa. Pronto, aí depois o seguinte. O que é que ele dizia? No assunto.
It's required.
Bem, tinhas que pôr aí qualquer coisa, tipo documentação ou isso. Mas já um impresso, ok. But for everybody, it's here that you talk about the service, okay? For instance, I talk you in the next week, Nur, we find your credential and send here to the academic service some issue, okay? We'll see after that. Devia ser aqui, ou não sei, pá. O que é que diz aqui pedidos de informação adicional? Ó, vê aqui. A pessoa, isto aqui são para aí 3 cadeiras de doutoramento. Um gajo primeiro que perceba isto. Não existem em si, nas minhas aplicações. Isto devia ser aqui no pedido, mas pronto. Tá, depois eu vejo isso. Pronto. Ok. Pronto, era só. Obrigado por ter. Eu pensei que aparecia aqui. Mas é aí que deves, por exemplo, submeter. Is in that link that everybody must submit the project plan, submit the thesis, whatever. Submit some question to the academic service. More question, please. Everybody understand this is a long session today, is the first. Normally, the other sessions are more small, but of course, after if you need, please ask us. We are going to talk more in the future, but more question, please. Everybody understand? So, just to remark, don't forget, in the near weeks, send a short report individually. Send any question, an open question. We are going to set up the next, maybe until in December, November, December, until next year, where we are going to prepare this. And if you need anything, please call us and everything is going to be all right, okay?
Great, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
No question.
Thank you, Professor.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank you so much.
If you need, ask us, okay?
Thank you.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Até terça, Júlio.
Pois estava a pensar no mesmo.
Preparado? Está quase, está quase.
Acho que sim, vou ter que rever ali outra vez umas coisitas, mas tenho estado a estudar.
Está bem, está bem.
Estado a estudar, pronto.
Tá.
Mas pronto, a gente na
Tá
terça-feira
quase.
às 2 da tarde encontra-se, não é?
Está quase. Claro, se não houver nada a encontrar, está tudo bem. Tá?
Vá,
Pronto, um
com
abraço
licença,
então, fica bem.
Obrigado, adeus, com licença.
Pronto. Valente, pronto, está tudo, não é?
Está tudo.
Acho que correu bem. Correu bem.
Ok.
Deixa-me parar aqui a gravar.